Hello, my name is Allison. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are a previous subscriber, welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 tips that will help you get started on YouTube. If that's something you want to hear about, keep watching. So let's go ahead and jump into the tips. Tip number 1, be clear on your brand. Most people will tell you to niche down or find your niche, but for me, I feel like branding is more important. What can people expect from you when they come to your YouTube channel? Let's say you go to Chick-fil-A, you expect efficient service, you expect friendliness, you expect fast service, and you expect for your meal to be right. So the same thing goes for your brand and your channel. What can people expect from you? It's very important that you get clear on what your brand is. Not only what your brand is, but who you are as a brand. What do you stand for? What's your mission? What's your vision for your channel? Who are you making videos for? Is it for moms? Is it for young adults? Is it for gamers? These are things that you should consider before you get started on YouTube, so that way it'll make it easier for you to decide what your videos will be about. Tip number 2, practice. If you've ever played sports, you've been in theater, you were a dancer, or participated in any extracurricular activity, you know how important practicing and rehearsal is. It's the same for YouTube. Get in front of the camera, practice speaking in front of the camera, practice vlogging. There were so many times that I was out and about and I would be practicing before my YouTube channel even went live. I think it's going to be so important that you get in front of the camera, get comfortable in front of the camera, and just practice. Not only practice in front of the camera, but get to know some apps. Like, for instance, understand how to use Canva. If you're going to be using iMovie, practice editing. Get to know that software and those applications so that when you get ready to go live on YouTube, you're ready. Practicing also tells you what you need, which leads us to tip number 3. Invest in some basic equipment. I knew that I would not be able to record during the day. Most of my recording would take place at night, so I decided to invest in a ring light. Not only did I invest in a ring light, I invested in a simple, inexpensive lavalier mic so that my audio could be very clear. So whatever the bare necessity is that you think that you may need to get started, go ahead and invest in that equipment. Whether that's a light, a tripod, some audio equipment. Think through those things as you're practicing and you're getting ready to launch your channel. What is the bare necessity that I may need in order to be successful in my launch? Now it's time to get started. So tip number 4 is just get started. I know it sounds so cliche and you've heard it over and over, but it's a reason why people tell you this over and over because it's so true. Please stop waiting in the wings for your turn. You're gonna tell yourself, well, I wanna wait until I can afford a camera. I wanna wait until this. I wanna wait until that. You're gonna be waiting forever. Trust me. Trust me. You've been looking for a sign. This is it. I'm letting you know, this is your sign. Just get started. Cut the excuses, stop waiting, and get in the game. Let us see your videos. And lastly, tip number 5, be yourself. Please don't come on this platform trying to be like another YouTuber. If you're really not into dressing up and being fashionable, why would you concentrate on making try-on hauls? Although those videos are popular, it does not mean that you have to do it. Find what you love to do, what brings you joy, and make those videos. Making videos should not be a chore. It should be fun. You should be excited about it. If you're making videos that you don't like, or it feels taxing, or it feels like a chore, then those probably aren't the videos that you should be making. That probably means that you're not being yourself. So find the content that you like, that you enjoy, and put it out on the platform, because I'm telling you, there's someone else that wants to see the type of content that you're going to make. There is room for you, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say. And while we're here, don't feel like, well, everybody makes those type of videos. Everybody shows people what they eat in a day. Everybody's cleaning. Everybody, who cares? There's still room for what you have to say, and we cannot wait to see it. So let's go back over the tips really quickly. Tip number 1, be clear on your branding. Tip number 2, practice. Tip number 3, invest in some basic equipment. Tip number 4, just get started. And tip number 5, be yourself. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment down below any other tips that you think will be helpful for someone who's trying to get started on YouTube. Until next time, bye-bye. Today we're going to be going over 5 tips. Oh. Maybe you should focus your